ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी का स्वागत है बच्चों। ये आपके अनसीन डिक्टेशन नंबर 66। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। Sir, it is true that the agriculture ministry is being headed by an experienced minister and they are doing their level best to improve the agriculture sector, but at the same time I must definitely say that they have not yet succeeded to bring the agriculture sector to the level of the industrial sector. Even today, the industrial sector stands in a better position and the agriculture sector does not get the same place. The Honorable Finance Minister in his budget speech said that the gap between the credit facilities that are available and the credit that is needed today is very wide. He said that it is not possible to give that much of financial aid to the farmers because the need and the availability is so wide that it cannot be narrowed down. I would appeal to the government to find out resources and find out finances to help the farmers and see that credit facilities are provided to the needy farmers in the country. That is most important. There is no question of saying here and there that we have started rural banks. We have provided these facilities. The interest rate has been reduced in the nationalized banks. Sir, if you see the statistics about the percentage of farmers who get these facilities, you would not find that not even 1% of the farmers are able to get the credit facilities. Even the 1% of the farmers who get these facilities belong to the higher level, those who are having 10 acres of land or planters like rubber planters, coffee planters. They are able to get money, but what I am referring to is the real farmer of the land who goes to his farm early morning with the two bullocks. He does not have any mechanism. He gets two bullocks. Even these bullocks sometimes are hired bullocks. There are thousands of farmers in the country today who do not have own bullocks. Even they have to hire bullocks from their neighbors. And I know of many people whose business is to land bullocks and they charge rupees 10 per day for the bullocks. You have to see that no farmer in the country could say that he does not have bullocks of his own. That is a shame to the country. I do not say you give them all mechanism, but at the same time, this is the primary necessity of a farmer that should be provided. Sir, I was pleading even previously that there should be an insurance scheme for the farmers as they tried in Japan. He should be saved from the risk of floods and pests. When the crop is destroyed by pest, the farmer should be compensated. In regard to cattle wealth, what is the position today? Is it not in a poor shape? What is the policy you have to improve the cattle wealth of India? Sir, much has been said in regard to land reforms. I do not want to say anything on this point. Many states, particularly Kerala, are making progress in this matter. But in the northern states, I am told people have thousands of acres of land. The coffee and rubber planters have been exempted from the provision of the ceiling laws. A person can have thousands of acres under sugarcane, coffee and rubber, but he cannot have coconut or arecanut plantations. this disparity should be removed. I would also like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister to the demand of Kerala and other southern states to constitute a coconut board. The Kerala government have sent many representations to the government of India. This is one of the matters pending with the government of India. This proposal is now under the consideration of the government of India, which may kindly be considered. Another thing I would like to say is about irrigation. There should be a national scheme for irrigation. The states are now free to formulate their own schemes for major and minor irrigation. I would appeal to the government to have a national scheme for irrigation. The farmers should also be saved from drought and floods. We must have a national policy for this also, sir. As you know, the present irrigation of the country depends mostly on the major, medium, and minor irrigation projects. They are good in themselves. Some of them are multi-purpose river projects which serve the purpose of irrigation of lakhs and lakhs acres of land, serve the purpose of generating electricity, as also solve the problem of floods. But the bigger projects, the longer the gestation period, as has rightly been said by the agriculture minister, certain data have to be collected, projects reports have to be prepared, and then the projects have to be gone through. That will take a very long time, and by the same time these things materialized, I am sure it will have take another 15 years, and by that time the population of the country will have reached at least 90 million. So what I would plead for is that let these major, medium, and minor irrigation works continue, but along with it we have to take into consideration another factor which I am afraid has not, that nature has been bounteous to mankind. It has been bountiful in the matter of supply of water too. Mother Earth has enough water in her bowl. May I plead with the agriculture minister that along with these major, medium, and minor irrigation projects to take into consideration to have lakhs and lakhs of dug wells throughout the country. I am sure that will solve our problem much quicker and more economically too. I do not know if members are aware of this piece of news. It was published in the Statesman sometimes back in New Delhi also. इस क्लास में इतना ही बच्चों, नमस्कार बच्चों, वेबसाइट पे लगी हुई है.